studio in a public area of the ground, which seemed like a good idea at the time, but perhaps they didn't realise how roy some of the Toronto fans really are.
Toronto FC have not scored in ages, over 10 hours of soccer action, or non-action, I should say, alongside Bobby McMahon. My name is Todd Grisham, and Bobby, desperate time calls for desperate measures. What can Toronto do right now? What can Toronto do to get back on the winning track? Do they need to make a trade?
Right, Lee, you're a Man United fan, but are you a fan of David Beckham as well? Because obviously you spent a lot of time.
Yeah, I really like David Beckham. I used to see him in the Trafford Centre years ago when I was on a particular show at the time, and I used to have like 6 people follow me around the Trafford Centre and was really paranoid, and I'd see him on his mobile phone, and he'd have like 600 people following him, and he'd not be bothered. He'd just be on his phone talking about it. I was like completely paranoid, but I really like him. He's a really good lad. Yeah, he is, and I think he'll do big things in America. Right, let's have a look at him in action against Chivas in the LA Derby.
I'm not slowing up. Better get out of the way tackle.
Yeah, and Vaughn, the referee.
There's a foul. Yeah, he's going to go. I told you this was going to happen. You know what? That was not a smart foul by Jesse Marsh.
And did you see the reaction of David Beckham?
There's got to be a card coming out. There's got to be something. They got to talk it over. The refs will talk it over. Stays on there. Watch the headbutt here. There it is, right in the face. I'll show you it again, right there. Take that. Boom.
And Harms goes down. Harms has been set off, and Zatiga has been set off, one man from each side.
As I told you earlier, David Beckham told his head coach, Frank Yallop, that let's give it a go, coach. I want to see what I got.
And just there, a mistake made by the Galaxy. It's Galindo, who has been ever present in recent moments. Question. Here's Mendoza. Straight through here to Galindo. Galindo will tap that one into the corner. He's got another one. Michael Galindo. And Chivas leads it 2-0. And Chivas, on the other hand, continues his successful run. Able to do it in the shadow.
It should be 3.
Of the Galaxy. Yep, into the center. Question. Gives it up to Mendoza. Mendoza salts it away. Is your number 3. First goal of the night for number 6, Francisco.
Now, yeah. Lee, what we like about the MLS is the access they get to the players. As we saw, things got a little heated just before half-time. Luckily, straight after the match, they managed to get an interview with the fella who fouled David. Straight after the match, I'm talking.
Jesse Marsh with Lisa Salters.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Well, Jesse, we expected a lot of passion between these two teams, but things almost got a little bit out of hand at the end of that first half. What happened between you and David Beckham?
Well, you know, it was just the competitive nature coming out in me a little bit. I thought he got a little piece on me on play before that, and he got it away. He got away from me, and we kind of needed to foul him. It might have been a little hard. I apologize to him because I respect what he's about and I respect his game. So it wasn't anything personal. I'm glad he's here and I'm glad he's playing in our league.
Now, you said you apologized, but what more did you say to him? What did he say to you?
Nothing really. I'm not going to make more of it than it was. You guys saw what it was. It was a good battle here. You know, I was glad that we were able to get the upper hand on the Galaxy for once.
And you said the first thing that you just said was that you wanted to go shake his hand after the game. You're going to make sure you do that.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he's a competitor and he's here to win, and so, you know, he's passionate too. You can see that.
See, they share that stadium. That's the deal. So it's a real rivalry.
It should be like in the 70s wrestling, though, on British television. They should have encouraged the wives and girlfriends to get involved and come on with handbags and umbrellas. Imagine Posh coming
Victoria.
on. It'd be brilliant.
That's his side of the story. Here's what David had to say to us about that and playing 2 games in 2 days.
About 5 minutes before the end of the first half, there was a scuffle between a few of the players, which is normal. Whatever rivalry it is, there's always going to be points in the game where someone's going to be kicking someone or someone's going to get a red card or a yellow card. The reaction of a togetherness, and if something happens, then you've got players around you that will stick up for you. So that's been one of the highlights of me being here so far. Well, I'd arrived, 4 hours before the match, and I went straight to the stadium. And I was assuming that I was going to be playing 10, 15, 20 minutes or even half a game before I arrived at the stadium. But the manager turned around to me and he said, what do you want to do? Do you want to start? And as soon as he said that to me, the adrenaline starts going, and I was like, go on, and I'll start. And once I'm on the pitch, if you know me as a person, it's difficult to get me off it. So that's the reason why I ended up playing a whole game. I haven't done that since I was 9 years old. Played 2 games in 2 days, not even 2 days. So to play 90 minutes in 24 hours was probably not the right thing to do. But for fitness-wise, I probably needed it. But I doubt I'll be doing it again.
At least he's honest there. Now, Lee, you're a Man United fan. They haven't started the season that well. Do you think you can stay up?
That's so tight. We're going to come powering back. It's 5 points.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
we've won the league. 4 games gone. It's great.
I think we have already won the league in August, Lee. That's what I think. You think you can still retain your title?
Of course we can.
We'll see. Let's speak in May. Right, after the break, we've got the best foot skills of the week. And talking of which, Cristiano Ronaldo, eat your heart out. This is the Galaxy keeper. He's king of the step over.
Contando la de hoy, en 4 fines de semana tenemos en 3 de ellos a los Colorado Rapids. Así que vamos a ver si le damos suerte al equipo de Clavijo. Comenzamos bien.
Yo creo que el burlado fue el burlador mismo, que es en este caso el arquero Joe Cannon, ¿no?
This segment of the show is brought to you by the ZX1000 eco-friendly non-boiling kettle. Boiling kettles use power, which ruins the planet for your beautiful children. ZX1000 kettle, the room temperature superhero.
They're all the rage, those kettles. Right, welcome back to Soccer USA. Lee Boardman is with us today. Still to come, we'll find out who's leading your supporters poll this week. But first, a quick Dallas update. South Fork is up for sale. Christian has shot JR, and World Cup winner Denilson is signed to play in the MLS, which is amazing. Did Christian really shoot JR? Anyway, back to Denilson, the former World Cup winner who once cost Real Betis a then world record transfer fee of $40.5 million. Signed for FC Dallas last week and will play once his work permit has been sorted. We'll be keeping a close eye on him because he used to come up with some of the most incredible skills at Betis. And if he does the same at Dallas, he'll be a huge star over there. Someone who's had his eye on him already is one of our viewers, Martin Kelman, who tracked him down and got him to give us a message. What sort of message?
Hello, Lovejoy, from Denilson. Can you say hello? Hello, Lovejoy, from Denilson.
Hola, soy Denilson.
We'll put that on my MySpace site after the show. Right, time for our final goals of the week. Here's the return match between my Wizards and Chicago, along with a Beckhamless Galaxy at Colorado and Real Salt Lake at Chivas.
It is Blanco, clips it. What a ball from Blanco! Blanco getting a huge round of applause, plays the short one. They're killing it off here. 86th minute, gets it into the box. There it is, Kalen Carr. Goal number 2 for the Chicago Fire.
Va a seleccionar para el Colorado Rapids. Allá va Connor Casey, va a encarar al arquero. Está sacándose el mismo en zurdazo. Abre para donde se está incorporando Terry Cook. El servicio. Viene el remate. ¡Gol! Le está agarrando de bajada. Terry Cook. La pelota va cayendo. Vuelve a salir en vano el arquero.
Rossoff to take it. This one to the near post. Quick to arrive, he's got Kleshton waiting, Rossoff going for goal, there's Marsh! It wasn't of significant quality, but Thursday's villain is today's hero. And Chivas USA, a half an hour in, jump out in front over Real Salt Lake.
Goal! So we brought you all the goals of the week. How about we really spoil you this week with some showboating as well. Here are this week's best foot skills.
Fred getting behind reach the defender now.